This next song that we want to share with you is actually about 1,400 years old. This song comes to us from the Muslim tradition. It's kind of the one-hit wonder of the Islamic world, in fact, you could say. And it may, in fact, be the only hit. No, it's called Tala'al Badru Alayna. And very similar to those of you who maybe have grown up in the Christian tradition, and you may remember those stories from the New Testament of Jesus' entry into Jerusalem and how he was welcomed by his companions and his disciples. Well, he and himself and in his own mind knew the tensions that were brewing there. Well, this song came at a time when Muhammad, in the 7th century, was forced out of his own city of Mecca, the city where he had grown up and been born and raised, by his own tribe, and was forced to live with sanctions upon him and his companions in the desert. And it was actually a city about 300 miles away called Yathrib. And in that city there were tribes of Jews, tribes of Christians, tribes of pagans, and they had heard about Muhammad and they had heard about his honesty, and they sent a delegation saying to him, "We know that you've been kicked out of your city, and we will give you sanctuary. We will give you safety and stability and security if you come to Yathrib, bring your companions, and we will help you if you help us find peace between our tribes." So he made that trek, and it was customary in those days that the leaders of all the tribes of a city, when a newcomer was coming to their town, especially an esteemed guest, that the leaders of all the tribes would go out into the desert and would meet that individual and bring them through the gates so that all of the people of all the city would know that that person was to be given safety. And so if you can imagine, 1,400 years ago, all of the leaders of the Jewish tribes, the Christian tribes, the pagan tribes, and the Muslims of Yathrib going out into the desert to welcome Muhammad and his companions through the gates of Yathrib, welcomed by the women and children singing this song. Tala'al Badru Alayna min thaniyatil wada wajaba shukru alayna ma da'a lillahi da. Oh, the white moon rose over us from the valley between hills of sand, and we owe it to show gratefulness when a call to God fills our land. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Subhanallah. Ayyuhal mab'uthu fina jidda bil amril mudah jidda sharafta al madina marhaban ya khairatan. Oh, you who were raised among us, coming with a word to be obeyed, you have brought to this city nobleness. Welcome you who call to the best way. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Subhanallah, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Subhanallah. Tala'al Badru Alayna min thaniyatil wada